So today we're going to look at the simple features which are actually being included in Flutter 3.0, and this is a very short video to actually you're gonna figure out the new features in Flutter 3.0, and you don't need to actually go read all the article to know what is inside Flutter 3.0. So the first thing that we need to look at is actually Flutter deploying the stable version for the Windows, the Mac, and also for the Linux OS. So you can actually deploy one source code to all these platforms where you can run your mobile applications on the Android as well as the iOS as well as the Windows, and then you go to the Mac OS and then also the Linux. So they have also actually the stabilized features which is actually working for the foldable phones like the Samsung, the Folder Z, and other foldable phones, which is also not unpopular, especially like the Chinese foldable phones, which they have as well. So if it's going to work on the Samsung, then basically it's going to work on all foldable phones which is actually out there in the market. So Flutter is actually expanding its features and flexibility of actually doing the portability of the framework for other platforms. So it's a great time to actually get into Flutter if you've not started. And they also actually added this Material U, which has been on the Google Pixel phones, which actually looks brilliant and really amazing. And this has been added to Flutter UI, where there's actually going to be Material 3, and it's also known as the Material U. So you can actually go to the flutter.dev to read more about how to implement the Material 3, and it's really cool. You have a lot of colors, a lot of feel and look of the text, and as you can see, a lot of patterns as well. So what is another aspect they've actually added to it, where this is developing casual games in the Flutter framework. So you can see you have a pre-built integration for services like ads, in-app purchases, the Firebase, the Play services, and the Game Center. So if you look at the example of the Game Center, is where they actually look at some casual games where they use the Flutter to actually develop. So as you can see, this pinball have actually been on the GitHub for a very long time, but they actually take much time to work on the pinball and most casual games, which is really amazing. So Flutter is actually expanding the scope of the framework, which is really good, and really good for the Flutter developer environment and also for the Flutter developer team as well. So if you've not considered grabbing Flutter and starting it as a serious tech stack for your new development, this is the right time to actually jump to it. If you have any questions, you can actually leave it down below and I'm gonna answer you in no time. Peace. I'm out for this.